right, going live. You're in. There we go. Hello. We're going to wait for the people to come. Hi, Ryan. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Mary. Hi, everybody. Hi, Brienne. Waiting for our peoples to join. As always, we want you to know that the comment section is open and available for you guys to ask questions. We want you to ask questions. That's what we're here for. We talk about communication a lot amongst the clients and our nutritionists, but we want you guys to know that you have communication and access to us. And that's why Randy and I do this, is so we can get in front of you guys and we can talk with you all. So again, if you guys have questions, even if it doesn't relate to the topic, feel free to drop it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not, right?
Not?
Okay, so we are on 2 platforms. Hey, Christine. Here, I told you I was using my I Eat Glitter for Breakfast cup. So we're on 2 platforms again tonight. We have Facebook and Instagram. So if we're going back and forth between screens, you know why. So what we're discussing tonight is a very common topic. We have discussed it before in live streams before, but it is expecting the unexpected. So a lot of our clients, they're stuck at work late. They might be stuck in traffic. Things just don't go according to plan. And in order to be the most successful, we always talk about planning ahead. It's such an important thing to do. I wish more people actually planned.
Yeah, and full disclosure.
Full disclosure.
I kind of thought we were going somewhere else today about 3 minutes before this happened. So, so where my head's at a little bit more on this topic is, having the skills available that you don't need to plan to use. Mm-hmm. So if you are fucked up, you didn't plan, you're in a bad situation, you know how to track, you know where to go, you know what skills to use, so even if you fail to prepare, we can still get through the day.
Perfect. Actually, so we'll be able to kind of bounce ideas. And again, if you guys have any ideas, things that you do, you might have suggestions that we've never even thought about, please, again, drop them in the comments box. So, the number one thing that we tell all of our clients is to plan your meals ahead of time. Track your macros ahead of time. Prepare your meals, especially if you're going to be stuck at work late or stuck somewhere late. You want to be able to come home and have access to your meals readily available for you. If you don't have meals prepped, I am going to drop Eat Clean Bro in there because we do work with Eat Clean Bro. Sometimes it's good to just have a few extra Eat Clean Bro meals in the fridge. Sometimes you have those readily available.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we have a promo link with them as well. If you use eatcleanbro.com/rev, that link will give you an automatic discount on your meals. So I just want to throw that out there for people who don't know that is available.
Yeah, sure is.
So in addition to that, snacks. Have snacks ready at all times. Whether it's at work, in your purse, in the car. We have a tremendous selection of really cool snacks over at Revolutionize in the storefront. From chips, bars, we have high protein bread, we have Mighty Muffins, we have brownies, you name it, we have a ton of stuff. So I always say those things, we're like a one-stop shop. You can pick things up in the storefront, keep them in your car, your purse, at work, just to have things readily available to you. So many times we wait too long in between our meals, or we're stuck at work or whatever.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we're ravenous. And next thing you know, we're grabbing for like the most unhealthy, easiest thing to find. And we want to be able to avoid that. So keep yourself even keel throughout the day. Keep yourself satisfied and satiated throughout the day. And again, that's all going to come from planning ahead of time. Being ready for things to not go according to plan. Anything to add to that?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So Randy and I had done a seminar a little while back on like dining on the road. So what happens a lot of times is if you don't have meals available to you, it does not mean that you need to fall off track. It does not mean you have to just stop, following the plan. You have to have the ability to adapt and to modify. And our nutritionists teach you exactly how to do that. And that's another reason why we don't like to completely rely on meal plans is because meal plans are not realistic. They're not sustainable. What do you do if you forgot your meals at home or something came up that you weren't expecting? So we had done a really cool PDF, actually around the holidays, in one of our Hot Topic seminars. And if you guys are interested, shoot us a DM. I will gladly send this PDF to you that we made, and it's all different locations like that you would find on the road, and the best options at those locations.
Yeah, we already did some of the work for you, so came up with some pre-planned options that are pretty macro friendly. But the biggest thing you can do for yourself to be ready in situations is have a mental library of things that are good. And if the more you track and the more you're on doing the things in your head, okay, I need 30 grams of protein. You have an idea what that already is. You need 20 grams of carbs. You have an idea what that is. So you can go make it work, and you don't need anything else but your brain to make it happen.
Yeah. They have their brain and all the skills that they have learned and acquired.
Yes, skills are the important part.
Skills.
Following a plan is great. That's wonderful. But knowing why and how, that's where you're really going to be ready in any situation.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to name a few places that we found are good recommendations. Let's see. I referred to that PDF over the weekend. Oh, Lisa, I'm so glad that you like it. So, perfect example. Lisa, one of our magnificent clients, referred to this PDF that we created. So we're more than happy to share it with you guys if you're interested. NJ Sings, what's up? And just give you guys some good options. So we'll start off with Smoothie King. We have one right here that's available. Oh. And we recommend the Gladiator or the Activator shake. It's high in protein. It's not super high in carbohydrates and fats. Going to keep you feeling good. And you have to be careful when you go to places like smoothie places and whatnot, because some of their healthy items are actually stacked through the roof with sugar.
Wawa is the best.
Wawa, yes. I'm going to get to Wawa. It was like one of my favorites. So you want to be careful of those healthy drinks that can actually be super loaded with sugar. Make sure it has a nice amount of protein content in there. We're thinking like at least 20-something grams of protein. Paul, would love to see the PDF. Yes, when we're finished up, shoot me a message and shoot me an email and I'll email it to you. Greg, having young kids makes it tough when the plans don't work. Being flexible or prepared totally helps. Yes. But if I keep asking my wife what we're eating in the morning or the day before, I might not make my next scan and send the search party. Oh my God, I hope that doesn't happen. Suggestions for that.
Hide.
Hide.
Ask it and hide. That's usually what I do. I run. I do something dumb and I run.
Can you do this? He runs away.
Or it's like just pretend you're asleep when your mom's trying to wake you up for school as a kid. Like, nope, I'm asleep. Just kidding. So a lot of you guys know that we work with Fruitables. So Fruitables, we created the Rev Bowl with them. So again, even though Fruitables is healthy and filled with vitamins and minerals, the bowl is all fruit. It's going to be very high in carbohydrates and not much protein. And the protein's really going to be that slow digesting macronutrient, keeping you guys feeling satiated longer. So check out the Rev Bowl. We created it. It's like 8 grams of fat. It's around 64 carbs. Again, it's mostly fruit. And the protein's 24 grams. We added whey protein to it to bring the protein up, keeping you feel fuller longer. That's the Rev Bowl from Fruitables. Wawa. Wawa's one of my favorites. Sure is.
So at Wawa, there's a tremendous amount of things to choose from. Some go-tos that I tend to gravitate towards are the egg white bowls, hard-boiled eggs. You can get any salads there. Just watch the dressings, the cheeses, and like the bacon toppings, you can choose so many sandwiches. Your best sandwiches are going to be like fresh turkey, lettuce on bread. I mean, suggestions for you're like the sandwich guy. You love your sandwiches.
Yeah, no, I'm just like I said, I was in a different direction, so I'm kind of very thrown off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3-piece roasted chicken strips, non-fat Greek yogurt, plain, cottage cheese. One of my personal favorites that I've been going towards lately are the Core Power protein shakes. They are my favorite. You could get Core Power at a lot of different places. Wawa, 7-Eleven. Definitely a great go-to. Danielle, does every Fruitable location have a Rev Bowl or certain locations? Funny you should ask, Danielle. So all the Fruitables are supposed to have them. However, I have been notified and given some feedback that some places don't. So I don't know if they just have newer people that they hired and they weren't like filled in. So they should have them. Rev and Colt, yeah.
You can always just go to the PDF and say, I want this.
Yeah, just be like, I want this. Yeah, Mary chimes in, revolutionize. Fruitables in Cold Snack. I go to the Fruitables in Marlboro.
But both of them have it.
They both 100% have it. The Freehold location has it. This area should definitely have it. If they don't, please let me know so I can call them and make sure it's there. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do that.
Okay. Did you want to do more? Where were you going with this?
Completely different place.
So what do you have on your mind?
Nothing that makes sense with what we were just talking about.
Okay. Well, why not? You could pick up into another spot.
Oh, I cannot.
Okay. Well, I'm going to continue to do this.
Yes.
Hi, friends. Jersey Mike's roast beef and provolone mini, steak and egg mini, or a sub in a tub is great options.
Okay, well, the things that
Yeah.
So the big things in places like Jersey Mike's and other things, and you'll see a lot, it's the sauces and oils. So if you go to a place and you see something, you're like, that's probably bad, go to the website in your car, pull it up, and a lot of times you can mix and match right there. But again, the skills, it's more important to know the skills ahead of time so you can kind of figure it out in your head, because I'm assuming when things go wrong, you're not going to have all these things at your availability.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and that's something that they should be practicing regularly. Let's see. If you go to places like McDonald's, Burger King, they have salads available there. So you just want to stay away again from like the heavy dressings, like you were saying, heavy marinades. Go for the grilled chicken, watch the added cheese and the nuts that they add to things. Again, all those things are fine. Just make sure that you're tracking them appropriately into your day.
And also, if you're struggling to find a good option macro-wise, or the options you have you just don't like, do your best to just find the highest protein, lowest carbon fat option just to hold you over till you can get to something you'd like or something you want. Don't waste macros calories on something because you have to.
Right.
If you can get by with just having something else to satiate your hunger, it's always a better plan.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. If you're doing something like Starbucks, stick to like your black coffee or iced brewed coffee with like 2% skim milk.
They actually, if you can make their protein thing pretty good, but I don't.
Wait, which protein?
One of the smoothies you can actually do okay. This is years ago, going back with me.
Really?
Yeah. Because now it's probably carved up the hell now.
Yeah. Oh, here's another good tip that we get from, actually the nutritionists do this. Instead of putting like creamer or milk in it, they use their Fairlife or their Core Power protein shake.
There you go.
And they use that as their creamer and they love it. And it adds some protein to your drink.
And also, not that it's not on the fly, but Walden Farms, their creamer is really good.
Yes, that's 0 calorie.
Yeah,
creamer.
not really applicable right now for this, but just they're really good.
It's a good suggestion. We saw them at Rev.
Yeah, they're really good.
Super convenient. Starbucks also has like the egg white roasted red pepper, egg white little, what are those called? Frittatas. Little frittatas. They have the reduced fat turkey bacon and egg white sandwich. That's also a good option. Chick-fil-A. Everybody raves about Chick-fil-A. I've never had Chick-fil-A.
You know what's funny about Chick-fil-A? I heard a meme the other day. It goes, what were the initial suggestions for a mascot when they decided to go with an illiterate cow? Like, what were the ones before that?
Is it an illiterate?
Well,
Think about that.
like, what were the rejected mascots?
I didn't think about that. That's a good one.
Thank you. That's where my head's at.
Yeah, so again, I've never even had Chick-fil-A, but apparently it's like a huge deal. And
Popeyes is better.
No. Well, you can get fried chicken there, Randy.
Well, you didn't ask me what's healthy, so it'll taste good.
Don't do that. So Chick-fil-A, you could get the 12-count grilled nuggets. And they also have like this grilled market salad with grilled chicken. Awesome. Great options. Again, just be careful of dressings, marinades, sauces.
And you're seeing a theme, like everything we're talking about is protein, because carbs and fats you can find everywhere.
Easily.
Lean protein on the go. It's not hard, but you have to think a little more.
Yeah, you definitely have to think a little bit more. So again, Randy's absolutely correct when he says we're gearing everything towards protein right now. Chipotle, you can build your own there.
These places like this are actually really good calls in this situation.
They are.
Anywhere, like, what is it called? The fast casual dining place where you kind of make your own thing. Pretty good options because you can really customize as far as you want. And a lot of times those places are kind of used to fitness people.
They are.
So they can take pretty good requests.
Yeah, and Bubba also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bubba is another great one. Again, if you're gonna go there and get their standard burrito, sure, it's gonna be loaded. But if you're building your own and you know what to add, it's like Tetris with numbers, right?
Yeah, it is, and it's just
macro Tetris.
It's better. It's easier than you think it will be.
It's so easy, but it comes with practice.
Yeah, and just most places, 10 years ago, you asked a waiter for no oil, they looked at you and kicked you out. Now every place is so used to this custom order thing.
They are.
The healthy lifestyle really has become more popular. Don't be scared to ask. Most of these places can figure it out.
Absolutely, yeah. So just keep that in mind. Again, these are skills that you would acquire by practicing flexible nutrition with your nutritionist. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be able to acquire these skills by living off of a template every day.
And these are good things to email your nutritionist, email us. If there's a place that you always go and you just can't figure it out, email us. We'll check out the menu because I guarantee if you like it, somebody else does too. So it'll help people.
Easily.
It's a big thing I would say too in terms of reaching out to Michelle and I or the staff. If you have a question, please ask. Because I always say if one person's asking, there's 10 people who are thinking about it.
Easily.
Yeah, so.
Easily. Yeah, definitely ask. Mary says, when I travel, I always look for Starbucks for that reason. Yeah, Starbucks is a great go-to. You're going to find a Starbucks almost everywhere. Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts. They have like the egg white, like flatbreads and things like that. These are very common places. Let me just see.
Yeah, and even if you're in a bind, if somewhere you're near a ShopRite or something like that, if you go back to the prepared food section, they'll always have like the pre-cut steak, pre-cut chicken, roasted chickens are always good in a bind.
Yeah. I like how Kristen said she's only had Chick-fil-A once also.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've never had it.
Like, when everyone ran about Chick-fil-A, I'm like, okay, it's fine. But, like, recently I had Popeyes for the first time, and I get it. That makes sense. The Popeyes is really good. Chick-fil-A, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
No, Starbucks, that's the egg white little frittatas. Yep. Survived on all those Starbucks. Gary survived on the Starbucks. What are they? Sous vide egg bites? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Sous Everyone knows my culture.
Yeah, McDonald's took grilled chicken off the menu due to COVID. Whoa! McDonald's took grilled chicken off the menu due to COVID nationwide, FYI. Is that for real?
If Mary said it's got to be real.
Damn, that's crazy. And then Harrison says, you can take a small Tupperware container with 2 scoops of protein, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and a little water. Make a protein pudding. That's an awesome recommendation. Really awesome recommendation. I love that. See, this is why I like when you guys comment, so we can all share ideas with each other.
And also, if you want somebody else's food in this situation with COVID and everything, cough on their stuff, they'll probably give it to you.
Probably will give it to you.
I always recommend that. Oh, La Rosa is awesome. Yes.
All right, so Greg Sabara recommends La Rosa in Manalapan and Freehold. Great option where you can basically build your own platter there. Ask them for like their steamed vegetables and stick to their grilled chicken options.
Most like Italian, and it's not Italian, but Italian deli like place like Pastoso, Lavodi's, those are all great too. Pretty much any like mom and pop place can really work with you on that.
Yeah, great suggestion.
Sous vide.
Sous vide. Sous vide. Got it. Thank you, Mary. our master chef. So he gets for the veggies and rotisserie chicken. That's a great option. Christine recommends yogurt. Yeah, yogurt's great.
Yogurt was good.
I love the plain non-fat Greek yogurt. Muscle milk, Quest bars, nuts,
things to be aware of. Watch out for trail mix, almonds, stuff like that. That's labeled as high protein, but it's just high fat. Like Wawa has those little protein power packs.
Oh God,
they're fine in terms of total calories. But if you're looking for a good mix of protein, carbs, and fats, it's a little.
Well, that's where we run into what I think is false marketing. False advertising.
I know it's false, but tell them.
I need you to
back
me up, yeah. So you'll see a lot of things that say like high in protein when they are, as a matter of fact, not high in protein at all. They're high in fats and carbohydrates. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in the world. So make sure you're flipping things over and you are reading the nutrition facts on the back. Again, why it's important to know how to track your macros. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm up to date on that. So yes, like Chipotle has their salads, burrito bowls. You can build your own.
And as well, I don't know how much supplies now, but let's say you're stuck somewhere where you didn't think you were going to be for either a longer amount of time or a different amount of time. DoorDash and Grubhub right now kick ass because they have access to almost everywhere. So if you're in a bind and don't know what to do, they have everything from like convenience stores on there to like the weirdest places.
They really do.
So listen, do you pay a little more with the tip? But if you're really in a bind, you can get almost anything anywhere now.
I know.
And it's pretty cool.
It's so convenient.
It is.
Too convenient. which means there's no excuses. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. So
Shocked by Taco
but
Bell.
I forget it. I forget there was a study done a couple of years ago. Apparently, they have the healthiest fast food menu.
The frick?
Yeah. In terms of options.
In terms of options, I don't know what goes on in that kitchen.
It's good. The little dog says it's good. The Chihuahua says it's good, so it's all right.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. So yeah, Taco Bell. We have like the Fresco soft taco, the Power Menu Bowl, and the grilled steak soft shell taco. And again, on the PDF, we have all the calories and macros broken down for you. So
I can't verify about their churro fry thingies. I don't know. I think those are good.
No. Taco Bell protein bowls. Yeah. Yes. You would be surprised with the things that you find.
Yeah, Taco Bell is definitely like a bodybuilder's favorite sometimes. They got some good stuff there in terms of like high protein options. They do really good.
Yeah, like their Power Menu Bowl I see here has 34 grams of protein in it.
Yeah.
Pretty significant.
And a lot of times too, you can get the steak and shrimp, steak and chicken, and then if you don't eat the taco, it's fine. Or even if you do, it's not bad.
I use the taco shell as a handle for the meat that is inside.
That's a good plan.
It is a good plan. And then just general tips for dining out, if you're stopping anywhere or picking up a to-go order to bring home to the family because you just don't want to prep your meals. Like Brienne's like Taco Bell. Yeah. Taco Bell for the freaking win, man.
It is.
Randy said, stay clear of the marinades, the sauces, the oils, the butters.
The best thing also I think you can do in terms of buying food ready to go, just decide for yourself what's healthy. Really don't worry about their buzzwords. Because a lot of the buzzwords in these quick items, you're not going to look. You might really be in a rush. Have an idea in your head what you're kind of looking for, and then play it out in the store. Because otherwise you're going to think, oh, healthy protein pack, great. And you get...
Yeah, healthy protein pack, superfood, high protein. Just look for things like that are going to pull you in, and you just have to make sure you read the facts.
I mean, these items are specifically put out for that too. Like they're in the grab and go section.
They are in the grab. Yeah, they're very, very easy. But I just want to say it one more time, do watch out for things like trail mixes because they can get out of hand. And they're dense in calories, but they leave you feeling unsatisfied.
KFC grilled chicken is a strong move.
Did somebody write that?
Yes.
KFC great. Yeah, KFC grilled chicken.
And again, I cannot verify if dousing it in KFC gravy does anything for the macros, but I've heard it helps.
Don't douse it. Don't douse it in gravy and sauces. Again, you wouldn't normally hear nutritionists talking about fast food things, but let's be honest right now. We're not always going to have our meals prepared, and these are the best options if you are on the road. Starbucks protein box.
Let me go check what's in there real quick.
See if it's in that, yeah.
What's your password, Michelle, so I can see your other boyfriends?
No, they can't know.
Right,
can't know my password. So those are the most important things. If you are like dining out or you grab things on the from like a restaurant, stay clear of the breads. Another reason why you want to keep yourself satiated throughout the day is so that you don't easily reach for those breads or the unhealthier options.
It's not that bad. The fats are a little high on it.
All right, this is referring to the Starbucks protein box.
It looks like the protein is 23, the carbs are 40, and fats are 25, which really isn't bad. But if you wanted to just take...
Fats are high on that.
Well, it's all relative. But if you wanted to take some of the cheese out and one of the whole eggs, there you go, way better.
So that's a perfect example of taking something and modifying it. Like, so for instance, sometimes I'll get something that has a wrap on it, but I don't necessarily want the wrap, so sometimes I want to eat the whole wrap.
If you were just to, just with the eggs, if you were just to eat the whites and probably not eat even just one yolk, you put that down to a much more reasonable number.
You chop like 7 grams of fat just by eliminating one of the yolks.
Yeah, and because the carbs are a fine number on there, but we kind of know how to manipulate carbs a little easier. Sometimes it can be tricky to manipulate fats.
Yeah, and they sneak up fast. The egg bites are pretty gangsta. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and if anybody else has any more options, feel free to drop them. But I think we hit the most popular options when you're on the road. We had a lot of people actually tuning in on both platforms tonight. But again, the most important thing to be more guaranteeing in success is to plan ahead. I can't stress it enough.
Well, that's why I always preach very heavily on education regarding this stuff, because you can forget everything else and screw up everything else, but if you have the knowledge, you're always going to be in a half-decent spot.
Yeah. Yep. And like I said, not only plan your meals, but pack snacks. We have them so conveniently ready for you at Rev. So have those packed and ready to go. And if you're really crap, I don't know what to do, reach out to us. Reach out.
Yeah, like once upon a time when I was, really into my lifting and working out, I never dieted anything but flexible nutrition. So I've gotten, you need help with bad items that stay good, I'm your guy.
Yes.
This is what I do.
Yes, and if there's anything else you guys would like to add, please chime in. If you have any questions, please chime in. So another thing that we've been talking about is people trying to find things to feel motivated about. We did a seminar on this recently, just finding non-skill victories. We spoke about that last week. We spoke about finding new goals to set for yourself. All of our live streams that we do are saved on our YouTube page. So you could go to Revolutionize's YouTube page and you can find all of these topics if you weren't able to see them live.
Not yet. I've not
Have you ever told someone they're eating too many carrots? Not yet. Are you turning orange? Should we be concerned?
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, so that's all available. And something that me and Randy are kind of working on, we're not quite there yet, the photo shoot thing, is for a lot of our members that don't necessarily want to like prepare for a competition, but they want to get their bodies to a new level. We're trying to set something up for like 2021. We're going to 2021. We lost 2020.
Yeah, so
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so yeah, what we're trying to set up for you guys is give people a little more tangible goals to help out. So something we may be working on putting together is maybe putting 2 to 3 dates a year out for group photo shoots, and we have the guys we work out with to help us out with pricing and stuff. Just gives people another option, something to push for, but doesn't have to be the stage, doesn't have to be in a bikini. It can kind of be just for you, for fun.
Yeah, what kind of influence this is, we did a Revolutionize athlete photo shoot recently that we promoted, and we actually got a lot of feedback from our lifestyle, non-athlete members that they said, I would love to do a photo shoot. I would love to prep for a photo shoot. It would give me something to work towards. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, we even had a few of our athletes who did that. They were definitely not in their competition shape, but they were in what I call photo shoot shape.
Yeah.
2 very different things, but most people prefer photo shoot shape.
Yep. So if it's something that you guys would be interested, let us know. It's something that we're in the works of putting together for next year, creating a tangible goal.
It's not something that's going to be different in terms of having to pay or do anything different. We're just trying to set up different goals for you guys. So outside of regular goals, sometimes it can help to have a date to get laser focused on.
Yeah.
So ideally, we're maybe putting together one a season or a little more than that. See how it goes.
And they're very fun. Oh, yay, we have somebody interested.
Yeah, so we're trying
Chris, you would be awesome on it.
Yeah.
You too, Lisa.
And we're excited for them. So they are a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun. You come totally out of your comfort zone, and you leave like on an adrenaline rush. So it's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. Destroy the dad bod competition.
And Michelle says her favorite thing when we always do that is when some of the athletes or clients, they go into the shoot kind of like meek and whatever.
They're nervous as hell when they go.
And then the photographer shows them the sneak peek on his camera. They go, that's me.
Yeah. That's
my
favorite moment is when somebody sees a professional picture of them done, and they're just in shock. So again, it's something cool to look forward to. Kelsey's all about it.
I generally go, that's me.
Question mark.
Like it's almost like you find a Bigfoot picture, you can't tell if it's really him or not.
Are you Bigfoot?
Could be.
We found Sasquatch.
Sorry.
So yeah, it's something we're just putting together. If you guys would be interested in, I think it would be a lot of fun. You'll see me there doing what I usually do backstage with the athletes, but I'll be doing that with you guys.
And I'll be there eating something.
I'll be oiling you up.
Yeah.
I'm the oil girl.
Yeah, touch base with us if you guys want to, if you're interested. We're probably going to do it even if you don't touch base with us. But let us know and make us feel more excited about it.
Yeah, we're super excited. And Melissa knows because Melissa, she was there.
Well, and it was fun. For a lot of the athletes, we actually, decided to put this last one together because COVID kind of, got rid of 90% of the season.
Yeah.
So we're hey, let's have something else to look towards, and it was a lot of fun.
Thanks, COVID. Thank you. However, COVID, you created a whole new opportunity for our Revolutionize members, and that is going to be epic photo shoots. So we're kind of looking forward. Well, we are very much looking forward to that, and we just got to get all the, the fine tuning done.
I think Michelle's been talking about this now for at least over a year with me behind the scenes. We the right time to put it together.
BTS behind the scenes.
Isn't that what the K-pop band is? Aren't they BTS?
I don't know.
So
again, if it's something you're interested in, reach out. This will be something for 2021, but it's going to be...
Which will be like tomorrow.
Well, where did this year go? I don't even freaking know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Just make sure you're planning ahead. Talk to your nutritionist. Communicate with us. Communicate. I can't stress it enough. If there's anything that we can do to help you plan ahead or help you plan your meals, again, reach out and just remind yourself, always plan for things to not go according to plan, expect the unexpected, and know how to adapt, to modify, to tweak things based on all of the knowledge that you've acquired with us.
That's it. If you need a stupid meme, you guys know where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow night we'll be on with CrossFit Freehold.
Yeah, so we have Nick Mezzacapa tomorrow from CrossFit Freehold, owner of CrossFit Freehold. We're really excited to have him on. He's going to be at 8. It's going to be a late night tomorrow. So tune in. You can see what he's doing there. And if anybody here owns a small business or a gym and wants to link up with us and...
Yeah, we're doing little feature spots pretty much.
Little feature spotlights.
And we just like to talk to everybody. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. So always reach out to us. You know we're really big working with the community. And we're happy to connect with you guys and talk about everything and everybody surviving COVID.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And that's all I had to say about that. All right, guys. Everybody have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you tomorrow night at 8.
That's it.
Woo! Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
Later.
Bye.